Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now, this video is an update to the video I did on Friday about the missing 2-year-old girl, Nalani Robinson, and trying to hope and see if we can put the word out there where we can find this child. And lo and behold, as I was sitting back, in my chair later on that night, I get a bunch of emails telling me they found the child. So I'm happy. And come to find out, when I open those emails, the child was found dead on the side of the damn highway, on the side of a road way in Minnesota. Now, you tell me how this child got way from Milwaukee all the way to Minnesota, wrapped in a blanket with her head basically beat in, look like by a hammer or by some hard object. And this goes to show you that not only this guy, the killer, Darius Higgins, which was her father, also killed her mom also, but the child suffered from the choices of the mom and the dad. Now, allegedly, this guy, Darius Higgins, was a pimp. I don't know what kind of pimp he was, but if that's pimping, pimping got a bad name these days. What would Ron Newt say? What would Bishop Dunn Magic One say? What would Fillmore Slim say? Rosebud. Anyway, y'all get the point. Now, this guy right here is the epitome of what you call an ain't shit parent. Yes, I have to say it. He didn't give a damn about his daughter. It's okay if that's how you want to feel about the mom, because from what I've been hearing and from the way the story looked, that she was basically one of his workers. And just like a couple pimps, and we seen one in the movie, it was called Hustle and Flow with Terrence Howard and Taraji, when he got Taraji pregnant. Remember how much Terrence cared about Taraji in that movie? So we done seen concepts of pimps getting their women pregnant. But I refuse to believe that this woman would go out to Las Vegas and somebody hit me up and pull my coattail. And for those who don't know what pull my coattail mean, didn't mean nobody actually pull my coattail. Pull your coattails are old saying that the older people say, well, they trying to pull you back, try to drop some knowledge on you, trying to stop you, trying to give you more reason and clarification. So somebody said, you don't go out to Las Vegas, Nevada and leave your child to change her life. And as I thought about that, I said, that makes very good sense. They said she went out there basically to get her money on and just left that child with the guy, and eventually she come back for the child. The point is, why would you leave the child? But see, here I am thinking, that this person was just trying to get away from this guy. But evidently, they must have had still some kind of interaction, because if you look at his address, because I looked it up, you also find a Darius Higgins on like checkpeople.com, them websites where you can find people information. You type that in, and guess what? Lo and behold, pops up address for Las Vegas, Nevada under a Darius Higgins. So they must have been out there together back and forth. But it's a crying shame you got to go the way to Las Vegas to get your damn pimp on. But anyway, this child was found dead at the results of her mom's choices and her dad's choices. You might say, well, how the mom? Because the mom chose to lay down with this bastard. That's why. That's why, women, you have to take some responsibility also. And also, if a guy is pimping you, what makes you think that he's going to be a good dad to that child? What makes you think that he's going to take care of that child if he's treating you like shit? Anyway, I'm going to read a snippet from this story before you all get mad at me. And I'm going to give my opinion, surely, as we go. Missing girl's cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. This poor, innocent little angel. And then he had one of his friends who he done got caught up in this shit with him also to help hide him out. And they got his ass also, because that's what you get. It's a such thing as karma. You grown folks. Let me make myself clear. You grown folks, men and women, you can do what you want to do. Whether you hear my video 1,000 times or you choose not to listen, who cares? But the children are innocent. Whatever you want to go do with your life, you want to destroy, you do that. At least let the children have a future. Put them in a damn foster home. Shit, some foster homes better than some of these parents' homes. Investigators believe a child's body found wrapped in blankets along the side of a Minnesota highway is that of a 2-year-old Nalani Robinson. Milwaukee Police Chief Alfonso Morales said at a news conference Saturday morning. Morales said a Department of Public Works employee made the discovery about 15 miles north of Austin, Minnesota. I ain't know Minnesota had an Austin. As he was driving home on Highway 218 around 7 p.m. Friday. And I checked the logistics. I checked the distance travel. How long would it take a person to go from Milwaukee to Minnesota? It would take uh 7.5 hours, close to 8 hours, depends on how far you're going. And that's just one way there. So how could Darius, the dad, drop the body out on the side of the highway, and why would he go back to Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and get arrested in a hotel? And how could he have that much time? That would be a whole day drive. So therefore, who took the body out there? Somebody else had to take this body out there, and it's no telling how long this child was missing also. But the Southern Minnesota, Regional Medical Examiner's Office said Saturday night that they had preliminarily identified the victim as Robinson, and that the manner of death was homicide due to blunt force trauma to the head. Let me ask you all something. Do the state of Wisconsin, for my people who's in Wisconsin, do the state of Wisconsin have a death penalty? Because if not, you all need to get a death penalty. In New York, you need to get a death penalty too. Also, because guess what? People would do things. Some people just gonna do it anyway. But guess what? Having them meet a consequence. If a lot of people knew that they would meet a death sentence before they, did what they did, a lot of them wouldn't even do it. But anyway, y'all answer that my question. Do Wisconsin have a death penalty? That's what I want to know. Also, Minnesota, because he crossed state lines with that child. Chief Morales said it appeared the death did not occur within the last 24 hours. And just like I said, the girl evidently been dead. We sitting up here, and there's nothing wrong with that, because that's what we supposed to do. We sitting up here wishing and hoping that they can find this girl. That's why I put it out there, because normally I don't even put no child in my video, because you really don't supposed to. But under these conditions, if it's a missing person, you can. At least try to go by the guidelines of YouTube policy. That's why you've seen the child. Other videos you won't, because if it's a missing child, I'm gonna put it out there in case you come across this child or somebody that may have seen this child. You can share the video. You never know. That would just put the word out. But it broke my heart to hear about this little angel, this little 2-year-old girl who didn't do nothing wrong, but born to some bastards. That's what they are, the mom and the daddy. And may she rest in peace, bad as that may sound. But she died at the choices of her mom and her dad. The mom had no business even procreating with none of this. But hell, just a sad situation we live in. Now, the Amber Alert has been canceled. Of course, the child is dead. Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett issued a statement Saturday saying, "I am deeply saddened by the news that the body of 2-year-old Naloni Robinson has been found. She was a beautiful toddler, and her life was cut short as a result of human trafficking." So maybe that's how she wound up in Minnesota. Maybe that's how she wound up. Somebody took her there. So maybe Darius Higgins knows a lot more than what we're leading on to, because I'm sure he didn't drive 8 hours there and 8 hours back only to sit up in a hotel room in the same state he committed murder in and wait for the police. So it's something else that we missing to this story, and hopefully that would come out. Her unfortunate death is a reminder of the dangers of human trafficking. I extend my condolences to the family of Naloni Robinson and all who are mourning her death. And I do also, me and the Trey King Show family, we are sending our deepest condolences out to the family. And also, if you all want to send a GoFundMe, because, I guess it's appropriate time now where we can, try to aid the family in assisting this child in a proper burial, because that's the least we can give her. We couldn't give her a good, a good life here as far as the parents, because, that's not our fault. But we can at least come together and give her a good send-off, if you will. Now, the Milwaukee Police Department had asked for help nationwide to find Naloni. That's why I did the video. That's why you've seen the child, in case inquiring minds want to know, because people try to trap you up all kinds of ways on this internet. The subject of an Amber Alert issued Monday night. Her father is accused of killing her mom and abducting her, was arrested Wednesday afternoon at a Milwaukee motel. So if this happened Monday night, and it takes damn near almost 8 hours to get there, 8 hours to get back, 16 hours you have to sleep. So how could he have time to go leave the body on the side of a highway in Minnesota, then make it back to Wisconsin, where he committed the crime at, and wait for the police to get him? That doesn't sound right. It sounds like he had a third person involved. Because remember, the person who assisted him in helping him get this motel, I'm sure he didn't put it in his name, Darius Higgins, so he had to have somebody to put it in his name. So that person got arrested, but it sounds like there's a third person also. The suspect is a cold-blooded killer, Morales said Friday of Darius Higgins. Morales said Higgins had given police false information about the girl's whereabouts. You don't give a damn about nobody, so why should we? And that's the way we got to treat these bastards, regardless. And people like this, there's no redemption in them. Anytime you can kill somebody, especially the child, your mom. Okay, maybe she was what you all call a hoe. Maybe she was out there living the wrong way, but she still deserved to live. But when you kill the child, the person that's totally innocent, that's when it's a real problem. And if I was the state of Wisconsin, and you all can get mad all you want to, because if Black Lives Matter, it would matter in all these situations. We can't just have our picks and choose it. Line his ass up outside, get a firing squad, and do what you do. No sense of wasting taxpayer money on these people. But I realize they put these people in prison for all this time and on death row so they can get money from them. But if it wasn't about money, trust me, they'll do like they do back in the old days. Take them outside, put 3 in their head, not 2, 3. The search to find Nalani has become a gain to him, Morales said. And this bastard sitting back in jail the whole time, knowing damn well he had this child killed, his own child. But hell, if he's vicious enough to shoot the mom, no matter if the mom was out there hoeing or whatever, no matter if she was selling all the coochie she had, still, that's her stuff. She can do what she want to do. But it's a child involved. I mean, what's so hard for people to understand that? You know, I don't understand what's so hard for people to understand that. Morales said Higgins has connections to Miami, Las Vegas, and Kansas City. If he had that many connections, why couldn't he get his ass out of Wisconsin? That's what I want to know. Why was it so easy to find him if he had that many connections? This is why I say he must have been a damn broke, dumb pimp or half pimping. He wasn't doing it like the mother guys doing, them international players from the Himalayas, you know, the ones that got jets and Lambos and all this other stuff. And they full of shit also, because I don't glorify that neither. But what kind of pimp was him? That's all I want to know, because if you ain't got no money to go hide out, but you had no business doing this shit, you had it coming anyway. The FBI had offered a $5,000 reward for information leading them, to Nalani. And $5,000, should have offered $50,000. But guess what? The poor child was already dead. The situation started Monday at 91st Street in Millwood when police said Higgins shot and killed Sierra Robinson and injured her friend. A damn lunatic, a straight outlaw. But you know what? Some of you women, look in the mirror. Yes, look at yourself right now. You can't get mad at nobody but yourself, because you choose these people. Just like I told you about the old wives' tale. The only way the devil and a vampire can come in your house, you got to open the door. You got to let these people into your life. They just don't walk down the street and walk in your life. You have to allow them to come in your life. Do that make sense? I guess it don't to some people. A few hours later, police issued an Amber Alert for Robinson's daughter, Nalani Robinson. The news learned investigators caught up with Higgins on Wednesday at the Midpoint Motel, less than 2 miles away from the shooting scene. So he was hiding out. How did the girl? Because if he's scared and he's only 2 miles away, which means he wasn't moving nowhere, he was just staying put, which was very dumb. It was dumb to kill her, but dumb to even stay that close. Who took the child to Minnesota? That's what I want to know. Anyway, but there was no girl when they found him at the Midpoint Motel. There are multiple cameras on the property, but managers would not say whether police took any video with them. They took it, they better, because it's a murder case. Or whether Higgins may have been with a little girl. Police also arrested a man they believe was helping Higgins while he was on the run. That's why I say, damn friends, fuck friends if it come to me trying to help you and you done killed the damn child. Hell, I might turn you in my damn self. You can call me a snitch all you want to. Hell, if you kill a child, shit, you'll kill my ass. Hell, and I'm supposed to be your boy. Anyway, let's go and finish up. They found him at the Timmerman Terrace Apartments on West Villiers Avenue about an hour after finding Higgins. Think about this right here. If they went to the Midpoint Motel, they found Higgins. Then they went to Timmerman Terrace Apartments on West Villiers Avenue and found the friend. How do you think they found the friend? Either the friend checked the guy in under his information, which he most likely did, because I doubt if this guy just killed this woman, you know, and then shot another woman and kidnapped this little girl, if he's going to go to a motel and use his own name. So therefore, maybe, most likely, the friend used his name, and that's how he got caught up with it. And see, but this is what you get, though. This is what you get. You reap what you sow. And true, you might say, well, Trey, the friend is innocent. No, you're not. No, you're not. Look at what this person done. Look at what this person done. That's just like if somebody kill your child, kill your sister, and they come hide out and you hide them out, knowing damn well something is funny going on, and you don't do nothing about it. You just as guilty damn near. Almost, you're accomplice. Anyway, so far that man has not been charged, but he does have a criminal history because he told every damn thing. Why you think they ain't charged him? because he told the truth. Let me know what you all think about this situation. And to the Robinson family, I am so deeply sad and sorry about this. You know what I'm saying? It really hurt me, because to see this little girl smiling like that, and she died by the same hands of the man who created her, you know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing away from God, but her dad. And knowing that her so-called dad, which he should be called a dad or a father, killed her. And also her mom. That is a tragic situation. But this little child died by the choices of her mom and her dad. Women, you have to make better choices. Guys, you have to do better also. You know what I'm saying? That's up for you all to do. Anyway, until you learn that lesson, people will continue to suffer. But I send my deepest condolences out to the Robinson family. And if you know where I can find a GoFundMe link at for this child so we can help with the burial, please send that to me. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Till next time, love your children and be careful who you let into your life. I'm out.